What if you could pinpoint the single best growth stock to buy right now, today? Imagine having the clarity to cut through the noise and identify the one opportunity that could transform your financial future. Every investor, whether seasoned or just starting out, dreams of finding that golden ticket, the stock that stands out from the crowd and promises not just returns, but life-changing growth. It's the million-dollar question that keeps ambitious investors searching for the next company poised to explode in value. In boardrooms, coffee shops, and online forums, this question echoes, what's the next big thing? Investors pore over earnings reports, analyze trends, and debate strategies, all in pursuit of that elusive answer. The stakes are high, and the competition is fierce. We're not after small gains. We want the next generational giant, a company whose innovations are woven into our daily lives and whose potential seems limitless. Think of the companies that have changed the world: Apple, Amazon, Tesla. They started as bold ideas and became household names, shaping the way we live, work, and connect. The hunt is for the next disruptor, the business that will define the coming decade. But with so many choices, how do you separate hype from substance? The market is noisy, filled with fleeting trends and so-called hot tips that rarely deliver. Every day, headlines tout the latest can't-miss stock, but most fizzle out, leaving investors disappointed. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement, but real success comes from discipline and insight. But what if you could cut through the chaos and focus on a proven leader, a company already reshaping entire industries? Imagine the confidence of knowing your investment is backed by real results, visionary leadership, and a track record of innovation. These are the companies that don't just follow trends, they set them. Today we're pulling back the curtain on a company that's not just participating in the future, it's building it. This is your chance to get ahead of the curve, to understand the story behind the headlines, and to discover the opportunity that could define your investment journey. If you only watch one video today, make sure you watch this one all the way till the end. Hit the like button, let's get 1,000 likes on this one, share the video and leave your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next important financial investing update. This video is sponsored by Value Stocks Investing Master Course. If you're looking to grow your wealth by investing in solid, undervalued stocks, but not sure where to start, I created the Value Stocks Investing Master Course to teach you how to identify great companies, make smart investment decisions, and build a portfolio that lasts. Click the link in the description and pinned comments to get the course today and take control of your financial future. Now let's unveil the future giant we're here to discuss. Today's focus is Uber Technologies, ticker symbol Uber. This is a company that has not only changed the way we move from point A to point B, but has also redefined what it means to access transportation in the modern world. Whether you're a daily commuter, a weekend traveler, or someone who simply values convenience, Uber's impact is hard to ignore. Uber isn't just a taxi app, it's the global leader in ride-hailing, transforming how we think about personal mobility. With a presence in over 70 countries and hundreds of cities, Uber has become a household name, seamlessly connecting millions of riders and drivers every single day. The company's technology-driven approach has made urban transportation more accessible, efficient, and affordable for people from all walks of life. In 2024, Uber drivers completed over 11 billion trips, a 19% jump from the previous year. This staggering growth highlights not only the increasing demand for ride-hailing services, but also Uber's ability to scale its operations and adapt to changing consumer needs. Each trip represents a story of people getting to work, families reuniting, and cities becoming more connected than ever before. Uber's reach is still expanding, capturing a growing share of the global transportation market. As urbanization accelerates and more people seek flexible, on-demand mobility solutions, Uber is positioning itself at the forefront of this massive shift. The company's global footprint allows it to tap into emerging markets and adapt its services to local needs, ensuring continued growth and relevance. But Uber's story goes beyond rides. Its delivery business, Uber Eats, is growing just as rapidly, turning Uber into a comprehensive logistics platform. From delivering your favorite meals to bringing groceries and everyday essentials right to your doorstep, Uber Eats has become a lifeline for millions, especially in a world where convenience and speed are more important than ever. The company's ability to leverage its vast network of drivers and couriers means it can quickly adapt to new opportunities and consumer trends. This flexibility has allowed Uber to diversify its revenue streams and reduce its reliance on any single segment of the business. This dual-engine approach, mobility and delivery, makes Uber uniquely compelling, with both segments riding powerful long-term trends. As more people embrace the convenience of on-demand services, Uber is well-positioned to capture value across multiple industries, from transportation to food and beyond. As car ownership declines and the on-demand economy rises, Uber's potential for long-term value creation is just beginning. Younger generations are prioritizing access over ownership, and cities are reimagining transportation infrastructure to support shared mobility. Uber stands to benefit from these powerful societal shifts. Uber has built a formidable moat, and its innovation pipeline is only accelerating. From investments in autonomous vehicles and electric mobility, to partnerships with public transit and new ventures in freight and logistics, Uber is constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. That's why Uber demands your full attention right now. Whether you're an investor, a tech enthusiast, or simply curious about the future of mobility, Uber's story is one you can't afford to overlook. The company's relentless drive for innovation and its ability to adapt to a rapidly changing world make it a standout player in the global economy. Uber's long-term growth is powered by a fundamental shift, a move away from traditional car ownership and toward a world of on-demand mobility. This isn't just a fleeting trend, but a transformation in how people think about getting from point A to point B. The convenience of summoning a ride with a few taps on a smartphone is changing the very fabric of urban life, making personal vehicles less essential than ever before. Decades ago, owning a car was more than just a means of transportation. It was a rite of passage, a symbol of independence and adulthood. For generations, getting your first set of car keys was a milestone, celebrated in driveways across America. The car represented freedom, status, and the ability to go wherever you wanted, whenever you wanted. But today, younger generations are rethinking that tradition. The allure of car ownership is fading, replaced by a desire for flexibility, affordability, and sustainability. Many young people now see cars as burdensome, expensive to buy, costly to maintain, and often unnecessary in cities with robust transportation options. In fact, only about 1/3 of eligible U.S. teenagers now get a driver's license, down from 2/3 30 years ago. High school parking lots that were once packed are now half empty, and DMV lines are shorter than ever. This dramatic shift signals a new era in personal mobility, where the car is no longer the default choice. Why deal with monthly car payments, insurance, parking hassles, and maintenance headaches when you can simply summon a ride with a tap? The smartphone has become the new set of car keys, unlocking a world of transportation options that are more convenient and often more affordable than owning a car. Uber sits at the center of this behavioral evolution, offering a seamless, reliable alternative to car ownership. With millions of drivers and riders connected through its platform, Uber is redefining what it means to be mobile in the modern world. This isn't just a teen trend, it's a generational shift that's reshaping how millennials and Gen Z approach transportation. For them, mobility is about choice and access, not possession. They're more likely to share rides, use e-scooters, or hop on a bike than to invest in a personal vehicle. Urban dwellers now combine ride-hailing, public transit, and micro-mobility options like bikes and scooters to create a lifestyle that's practical, cost-effective, and environmentally friendly. This mix-and-match approach to transportation is becoming the new normal in cities around the world. Uber isn't just benefiting from this shift, it's actively driving it, making car ownership less necessary for millions. By providing a reliable alternative, Uber is helping people rethink what it means to be mobile, and encouraging a future where fewer people feel the need to own a car. As cities grow and congestion rises, Uber's platform becomes the definitive solution for modern mobility. It helps reduce the number of cars on the road, eases parking demand, and offers a flexible way to navigate increasingly crowded urban environments. This is a secular trend that sets the stage for decades of growth. As technology advances and urban populations swell, the demand for flexible, on-demand transportation will only increase, cementing Uber's role at the heart of the mobility revolution. Uber Eats has evolved from a ride-hailing extension to a global delivery powerhouse. The on-demand delivery market is booming, with food delivery alone projected to grow 17% annually through 2034. Uber's platform advantage lets drivers switch between rides and deliveries, maximizing efficiency and service. This creates a flywheel. More drivers mean faster deliveries, attracting more customers and merchants, deepening Uber's moat. Uber is expanding beyond restaurants into groceries, retail, and package delivery, building the infrastructure for last-mile logistics. Imagine Uber handling your ride, dinner, groceries, and online shopping, all from one network. This vision transforms Uber into a comprehensive local commerce engine. The addressable market is massive, and Uber is leading the charge. Uber currently holds a market cap of around $202.24 billion. Its earnings per share stand at $5.85, with a price-to-earnings ratio of 16.52, making it look quite attractive relative to its growth potential. In 2024, Uber reported revenue of $43.98 billion, alongside a strong net income of $9.86 billion. Those numbers highlight just how profitable Uber has become after years of uncertainty surrounding its business model. But beyond the financials, there have been several key developments that are boosting market sentiment around Uber right now. In fact, many analysts are calling it one of the top stocks to watch for July 2025, suggesting that there's still more room for gains ahead. One of the standout moments recently came from Victoria, British Columbia, where Uber drivers successfully certified their union, a major step forward for labor rights within the company. This is being seen as a positive social milestone for Uber, signaling progress in worker relations and showing that the company is adapting to changing workforce expectations. On top of that, Uber is continuing to grow its delivery business. Uber Eats has expanded its grocery delivery partnerships, which not only enhances the company's service offerings but also strengthens its position in the highly competitive food and grocery delivery space. This move could help Uber tap into new revenue streams while reinforcing its leadership in the delivery market. And there's more. Uber is also doubling down on its efforts in autonomous vehicle technology. The company is positioning itself to benefit from the growing momentum in this sector, which could bring significant improvements in profitability and operational efficiency down the line. It's a strategic bet that, if successful, could reshape its entire business model. All of these factors together point to a company that's gaining positive momentum on multiple fronts. Rising earnings, stronger labor relations, strategic partnerships, and long-term bets on technology all suggest that Uber is navigating its current market environment effectively. It's clear that the company is setting itself up for even more growth in the years ahead. Let's pause. Understanding what makes Uber a giant is only half the battle. The other half is knowing how to find these opportunities yourself. Many investors feel stuck, lacking a clear, repeatable strategy. That's why I recommend the Value Stocks Investing Master Course, our sponsor for today's deep dive. This course gives you practical frameworks to identify high-quality, undervalued companies with massive growth potential. You'll learn to analyze financials, calculate intrinsic value, and build a resilient portfolio. It's packed with real-world case studies and actionable lessons to transform you into a confident investor. Ready to level up? Click the link in the description or pinned comment to learn more. Now let's get back to Uber's most ambitious opportunity yet. Uber's biggest opportunity? Autonomous vehicles. CEO 𝗗𝗟𝗏 𝗧 calls self-driving cars Uber's single greatest opportunity. Today, the largest cost in every Uber trip is the driver payout. Imagine slashing that cost with autonomous vehicles. Uber could double its margins and make rides even more affordable. This would accelerate the shift away from car ownership and expand Uber's market exponentially. The rollout of a fully autonomous fleet is years away, but Uber's vast network and data give it a unique edge. Uber is building the platform that driverless cars will one day run on. For investors, this is the long-term play that could redefine Uber's future. The groundwork is being laid right now. Combine declining car ownership, booming delivery, and the autonomous vehicle opportunity, and Uber's growth runway becomes clear. Despite its scale, Uber is still in the early innings of its story. The core mobility business keeps expanding into new markets and products, while urbanization fuels demand. Uber's brand and network effects give it a powerful edge in the global transportation industry. Delivery is evolving into a logistics powerhouse, expanding into groceries, retail, and pharmacy. Bundling services through subscriptions like Uber One deepens customer loyalty and value. Uber is becoming the go-to platform for local commerce, fueling a self-reinforcing cycle of growth. The most astute investors see Uber not just for what it is, but for what it's becoming. We've made the case for Uber as a premier growth stock, but information alone doesn't build wealth. It's disciplined strategy and education that make the difference. That's why I urge you to check out the Value Stocks Investing Master Course. It's a practical education in value investing, how to find, analyze, and invest in great companies for the long term. Imagine confidently cutting through market noise and making decisions based on sound analysis. This course is an investment in your most important asset, your knowledge. Don't let another year go by unprepared. Take the first step toward financial mastery today. Click the link below to learn more and enroll. Want more exclusive content and real-time alerts? Join our Stocks Galore Patreon community for next-level analysis and direct conversations. The link is in the description. Now, I want to hear from you. Which aspect of Uber's business, mobility, delivery, or autonomous, holds the most explosive growth potential in the next decade, and why? Drop your answer in the comments and connect with fellow investors. Your engagement makes this community smarter and stronger. If you found this deep dive helpful, give it a like, share it, and subscribe for more. Thank you for your time and attention. Until next time, invest wisely and stay curious.